Hello everybody, this is Elisha Keating from WisdomSeekers.net, and yes, I'm very late. This is my logo, Phoenix Rampant, Phoenix Rising, and this is my wire working stuff. If you see it all over the place, it's because I've been doing wire working. Like, see, made a, well, it's supposed to be an owl, but I have no idea what it actually is. It's hard to see. Right, let's see if I can. It's kind of cute, but it's a kid's thing. It's a kid's cute thing. But anywho, let's see what we have. What's for the date is, well, we might as well do it for the 5th right now. So this is for December 5th, 2023, and do we do a countdown for Christmas? Let's not. All right. Do I sound like a Grinch? I'm not a Grinch. I enjoy Christmas. I enjoy watching other people have Christmas. So I'm going to go straight into it because I don't really know what the energy's like today. I've had my head down. I was just playing with all the stuff that we're doing, all the things we're making, and because I'm doing a table at one of the local malls for Christmas, and I'm going to take my resin. You can't see it up there. I'm going to take all the stuff that I have in the background, and hopefully somebody will enjoy something for Christmas. I hope they do anyhow, because I enjoy making it, but then once I've got it made, what do I do with it, you know? So this is the Wheel of Fortune. That's for the 5th of December. The Wheel of Fortune, I think in this case, I always read it as rising up in energy. And yes, of course, it means that. But I think this is the time when we're going through a day that's predetermined. You don't have you have chosen the day you'll be born. You've chosen the day you will die. And there's a few other things during our lifetimes that are predetermined. Very few things, but there's a few things we've set in motion before we were born that are predetermined. So tomorrow, the 5th of December, is a day of predetermination. So it might be that you win $1 million or whatever the lotto goes for now, or it could be your mother-in-law is ancient and she just says, I gotta go off this mortal coil, and you have to deal with a lot of emotions and things. There's certain things that have been said in life. Usually they're big things, but little things can be big things in disguise. So tomorrow's a day of predetermination. But what's interesting about it is it moves the energy along to the Emperor and the Empress, which is a balance. That is, they're both three major arcanas in a row. That's the Emperor and the Empress together make a very balanced energy. It's positivity in its greatest form, in that there is balance. And if you are a child of the Emperor and Empress, you're treated with respect and love, but you also have certain things you have to do. But it also includes abundance, which is love, abundance in all forms, so. And it is a very good sign to get together. I don't usually get the Empress and the Empress side by side. So they're side by side would indicate that the 5th is a huge day. In most cultures, we're coming to the 21st, which is the longest day in the southern hemisphere and the shortest day in the northern hemisphere. And it is the return of the king in the northern hemisphere, because that's when the day starts to get longer. I don't know what it is in the southern hemisphere, honestly. But the return of the king is a very positive thing. And I was reading an article yesterday that 2023 is a 9-year. I think she said it was a 9-year, which means it's an ending year, which means that 2024 is a beginning year. And let's see. 4 and 4, no, that's 8. I don't know where that came from. But 8 is also a powerful year. And the form of numerology she was using, I'm not familiar with, honestly. But if she is right, the lady is right, this is a year of ending, in which it has been a huge amount of endings. And we have gone through a lot of endings still. About a week or so ago, the energy started to shift up and become a little lighter. More positive things are starting to happen with people, which is really exciting. I like that. For me too, I felt my energy moving positively, and I like everybody else have been going through shifts and changes. And I keep mentioning I'm not quite sure where my wisdom seekers is going to go. I do think it's going to evolve into something, a different kind of platform, and that's what I'm hoping for. The problem is, I am not quite sure what it is yet. I haven't got a clear direction. And I think that you'll find that's what's happening with a lot of people. Excuse me, I seem to have a little bit of a virus. And that is, so we don't have a clear direction yet. And I think January, because December is usually a time of not necessarily rest and relaxation, but it's a time of not a lot of change, not a lot of big change. So in January we'll be starting a fresh new year. Usually, and even the Chinese New Year is early this year. It's in January. It's early part of January. Quite often it's the early part of February, because they go on the 13 cycles, moon cycles, not the Gregorian calendar. So things are changing a lot, and next year should be a drastically different year from this one, but I'm not going to promise it's going to be easier, just different. Because with I see something that is positive and upbeat, I'd like to go, yay, yeah, it's going to be. I can't promise it because I don't see that. I see that there will be a lot of changes, and maybe people are going to start being more aware of what's going on, because Five of Swords, we have the tools. We have gone through the ringer. We have got the tools. And that's really funny. I've got the Five of Swords, which literally, I read it as, we've got the tools because we've gone through so many storms, we've learned how to survive. And the next card is the Seven of Wands, which is again, we're well adept at handling misfortune or life circumstances. And that's pretty exciting and positive. So whatever it is that's coming tomorrow, know it's very positive. Know it's predetermined, that you determined it yourself before we came to Earth, and that you can handle it with aplomb. And on top of that, you've got the Knight of Cups, which is a card of support and love. It's strength, it's balance, it's growth, and it's also knowledge that you have been seeking. Well, maybe with luck I'll figure out what I'm supposed to do with Wisdom Seekers tomorrow. Anyhow, we've got the Nine of Cups, and I'm always going on. Nine of Cups is being on cloud 9, being happy, but it's the wish card. And I always say, have fun. Go with it. Have fun. And that's what I'm going to say now. Go with it. Have fun. Namaste. Namasko. I love you, and you I do love. Bye.